Hey everybody, this is Peter 24/7 with another Atlas tutorial for you to check out. I am making these tutorials to help those who aren't that Atlas savvy get a better understanding of Atlas. If you like the content, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with new Atlas tutorials and other War Dragons related videos, including new releases and game updates. A couple weeks ago, we started the Castle series, and today's topic is going to be the fort and its functions. Please note that I am making this video during a major event, so the PvP bubbles are up, and I cannot show you the exact numbers of everything, but I will explain it in detail, what they are. The maximum level of infrastructure on the fort varies depending on the level of your castle. For a level 2 castle, it is 3. For a level 3 castle, it is 6. For a level 4 castle, it is 9. And for a level 5 castle, it is 12. As I mentioned in the introduction to the castle series, the cooldown on a castle after it pops varies depending on the castle tier. I have added the link to that video in the details for your reference. For starters, I'm going to click on my castle, go to Manage, and I'm going to open the Fort tab. Here, you can see there are several options for you to choose from. All of these options will not be available to every player on your team. They will only be available for the officers, leader, marshal, and governor of that castle. The fort is probably the most important piece of infrastructure on your castle, as aside from the bonuses it gives you, if not managed properly, it could directly lead to you losing the castle. On the top right of the screen, you will see an option to hire guard. You can hire a maximum of 10% of the maximum amount of guard daily to a maximum of 1 million times the tier of the castle you are on. The castle I am on right now is a level 3 castle, so it can hold a maximum of 3 million guard, and I can hire a maximum of 300,000 guard a day. To hire guard, just click on the Hire Guards button, and you will be brought to this screen. And if your castle has room to fit more, you can hire them. Each guard costs 1 team glory point, which can be accrued by your team going out and glory hunting in Atlas. The total amount of available team glory can be seen on this screen and also on the main fort screen just above the Hire Guard button. If there are castle guard on your castle, any enemy Primarch that comes to your castle will be blockaded, which means they will not be able to leave your castle unless they die. Kill all of your castle guard or wait out the blockade. The blockade duration is 5 minutes for every level of infrastructure on your fort. So for example, on this castle, being a level 3, the castle fort is level 6, so the blockade duration will be 30 minutes. Depending on the level of your fort, the amount of troops that need to be killed before it bubbles will change. The base amount is 50,000 troops, and each level of infrastructure adds an additional 10,000 troops to that number. So if you have a level 3 fort, it will add 30,000 troops to that number needed to die before it bubbles, making it 80,000 troops. A level 6 fort will be 110,000, a level 9 fort will be 140,000, and a level 12 fort will be 170,000. Please note that if there is no fort infrastructure built on the castle, though it will say only 50,000 troops are needed to be killed before the shield is triggered, that function will not be available and the shield will not trigger regardless of how many troops die. Only troops that you lose on a defensive battle will count towards this number. At any time, you are able to disable the shield to prevent the shield from triggering. When you click on Disable Shield, you will be given a warning message asking if you are sure you want to disable it. This message will tell you that there will be a cooldown, but this is only relevant if your shield has already been triggered. If you do hit yes, the shield status will change to disabled, and a notification will be sent in your team chat for your players to see with the location. So all they have to do is click on it and it will bring them right to the castle. To enable it, you just hit Enable Shield and it'll come back up. Many teams will leave shields of gateway castles disabled while they are online to prevent bubbles and the ultimate cooldown. But if you are going to do this, never forget to enable it before going offline. Lastly, we have the passage section. You can have up to 5 teams on your team passage, and they can be viewed by any player on any team at any time by hitting the passage list button. If you click on the grant passage, you can also delete the teams on passage through this screen. So I have one team here. If I hit the little garbage can beside it, it will delete it off of my passage. If you click on the grant passage button, you can add teams to your passage at any time. Teams with passage to your castles can fly directly to any of your castles at any time without being blockaded, and they can also donate resources to your bank. You can also appoint a Marshal to your castle. Unlike other titles you can grant your players, the same player cannot be given the title of Marshal on multiple castles. So if I try to click on my name, since I'm already the Marshal at another castle, I am not allowed to be Marshal at this castle. The Marshal can do any of the functions in the Fort tab, and also becomes the base used for the Castle Guard on level 4 and level 5 castles. Level 2 and level 3 castles will have a generic base that's pretty easy to run. The bonuses you get from the fort are the daily prizes that you receive at date change. You have the choice between timers, egg tokens, or troops. If you click on the Fort tab in the bonuses screen, you can see the point values of your top 20 castle fort infrastructures contributing to this bonus. Here, you can see the different prizes you can acquire through your fort. Who can complain about free stuff? Having lots of castles can yield great rewards, but it also comes with a lot of time and effort to maintain. So, make sure you aren't overextending yourself and you are only holding on to what you can handle. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Bye for now.